Hi, this is Linda. Today we're going to have a look at the workspace, the tabs and the sidebars. Some of the icons etc. that we're going to be looking at will be obvious because they have been used in different programs such as Word, so you'll be familiar with those. Others will take more explanations in a different video, but we'll go through them one by one and I'll take you through as many as I can today. So if we look at File to start off, we've got New, we've got Open. Those will both be familiar to you from different programs. Recover, that's when your system's shut down for some unknown reason and you need to recover your files. Merge, import artwork, and import text files we'll look at later on. Special files, again, we will take a more in-depth look at these, but you can see here that you can open and save different things. So you've got style that you can open and save, area which you can open and save, which is absolutely brilliant, open and save a motif, open and save a shape, and open a library file or save a file as a library file. You can load a backdrop, so if you've taken a picture of a rose or a leaf and you want to use that as a guide to be able to draw a design on the front of it, you can use that, and we'll cover that in a different video. These you will be familiar with from different programs again, and the same for these. Now print catalogue, I'll just show you that one. Print catalogue, if you click on print catalogue, you will slowly start to build up a library of designs, and this will let you print them all off, so that if you want to take them to a customer, for instance, and show them what you can quilt on their quilts. Here you can see the folder that you'll be looking at or you're wanting to print out. So at the moment I want to click the one on My Designs. I'm going to select that folder, so I'm going to highlight My Designs and select that folder. I'm wanting the pictures to be quite big, so I'm going to have only 2 columns. I want it to print the folder path so I know exactly where I'm going to when I want to find the design. Not so bothered about the date myself personally, and I want it to print the page numbers. Again, that's not a necessity. If I click OK, it shows you that it's going to save it as a PDF file or create a PDF file called catalogue. I'm going to click Save. Now I've already done this once or twice, and so I will just say yes, replace it. What you're going to be doing anyway is adding designs to that file, and so you will obviously want to update it as you go along. And there you can see that that is the PDF that will have been produced or will be produced when I print it all out. And again, as you gather your designs, you can then add to them and you'll have more and more pages. So I'll just close that one for now. If we look at Home, again, this is going to be quite familiar to you. So we've got the undo and redo, new, save, open, print preview, which we'll look at later on. Send, now that will come live when the new Pro Stitcher update comes out, so you'll be able to send from this program to your Pro Stitcher Premium program when it's on the same tablet. And an area library. These are all the areas that are preset apart from that one and that one, because that's the ones that I've created. You can see that those are in a different colour. So you can see the ones that are already supplied for you, and you can create your own. And if you remember when we went back to the file and save an area, that's how you can do it. Okay. So let's have a look at tools. This is where you're going to create a lot of the designs in here. You've got your cut, copy, paste and delete, which again will be familiar from other areas. These are your drawing tools. If I just click on one for now, the line tool, again we'll cover these in more depth because they are quite complex. But as you click, it will create a straight line. Okay. Artwork, some of you will already played with this one, but you can click on any of these and it will bring in that design or that piece of artwork, and if you hold Control, it will keep the proportions for you. If you don't, you can make it whatever size and shape you want it to be. These will come into play when you start creating your own outlines, because you will need to close the designs at some point or another, so that you can make a shape or an area maybe. This obviously swaps the start and end points, and this is your notes file. Now if I just open this one up, I've got a little shape just there that I've created earlier on. You can click on notes and you see that it starts to put text in there for you. Now this comes into play when you are maybe doing screenshots for a presentation, etc., and you can actually type into there and change it. And if you look over to the right hand side, you can see here that there is text and it's got that note written in it. You can change that and you can put tester, if you can spell it, tester, and click apply, and that changes for you. Okay, so if you're going to do a screenshot, that would be a part of it. If you're taking a class, that would be there for you. Okay, text we've already covered once in a previous video, but we can look at that again in more depth later on as well. Auto digitizing we'll be looking at later on. Duplicate, repeat, carousel, reflect, echo quilting, repeat on paths, and raise. These are all great creating tools, some of which will be more obvious than others in what they actually do. So duplicate, for instance, you select your file, click on duplicate, and it creates a duplicate copy for you. Now what it does do is it posts it directly on top of the one that you already have, so you will have to paste away from there and then drag. Okay, now these have got stitches, so it's connected, but again we will go into all of these in more depth in a different video. Okay, repeat, carousel, again like I say, reflect, echo, and repeat on paths and raise. We will go through later on in a different video and we will look at that in more depth. Slice will come into being when you are putting more than one design together and you wanting to attach them. Again, that will be one that we'll go through in more detail. Backdrop tool, if I click on that, you can select a backdrop and it opens up a myriad of different images for you. You can select that image and it will put it in the background, and then you can start to draw around it. Magic wand again comes into play when you put the backdrop on. Batch conversion, if you are saving a number of designs in a specific format, that's when that one comes into play. Now if we look across here at the sidebars, you'll see design and you'll see sequence, and then if you look down here at the bottom, you've got three other tabs. So you've got the sequence tab, click on that one, you've got the designs tab, click on that one, you've got the effects tab, and click on that one and you've got the navigator. Now this one, if you click and hold, you can maneuver yourself around your designs as much as you like. So if you have quite a large design on there and you want to be right over to one side, you can move it backwards and forwards. Okay. If I just click on designs, you will probably only have the one that says Pro Stitcher Designs. I've added another folder, so I'm putting my designs in there. How you do that is you just right click, new folder, and you give it whatever name you want. You can have it so that it connects into your Pro Stitcher Designs, or you can click on Designs, right click, new folder, and it gives you a separate one there. So you could have that one called Wedding Quilt or something like that. So they're all in one particular thing. Okay. I think that's enough for this time. I'll look at these other tabs in a later video, and I'll see you there. Okay, bye.